Oh, they're 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh, my God. 3 wide for the lead. Signs. Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. Today, race number 3 of Season 2. It's the Vietnam Grand Prix. Last time out, well, it was a big one. We were at Bahrain, and I'll give you 5 seconds to click away from this video and go watch that episode before I tell you what happened. Link in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. Okay? No spoilers. No spoilers. All right. We won! It was incredible. We had an amazing fight with Mercedes holding off Bottas and Hamilton in the closing stages of that race. And we got our first ever win as an F1 team and driver. Unbelievable. Shield Speed GP takes the checkered flag in only the second race of season number 2. Unreal. How do we top that? Where do we go from here? Well, we got a lot of work to do on this car still. Far from perfect, still a lot of ground to make up. But oh my God, what a way to kick off season number 2 in the early stages. Getting our first win was not expected to happen. Believe me, do not believe that that actually happened. But it did, and we got to do some more work on this car. So as you see on the left-hand side of the screen, a lot of things lined up. We got our activities. We got some upgrades. We got an invitational event. But most importantly, you'll see above me, we only got about $2,400 to our name. Why? Well, I'll show you. I went ahead and dumped $5 million into the level 2 quality control for the chassis side of things. We'd already done that for powertrain, and now we need to get quality control up for chassis because powertrain and chassis are going to be our 2 areas of focus here in Season 2, and we want to avoid development failures as much as we can. So a little bit of a risk to put us down to the minimum amount of money because it was $5 million and we had exactly $5 million, but we'll get some money back for this invitational event. We'll get our weekly monies in as well from our sponsors, so we'll be okay. But quality control up to a level 2 on the chassis side, that's where our money went. As we look at the R&D, we've got 3 things in the hopper right now. 1 minor powertrain upgrade that is due here in just a couple of days before the Grand Prix, and 2 major chassis upgrades, tire wear and weight redistribution. Both of those scheduled to show up the day before the race. Now, the tire wear one is our first rushed development part. It had a 53% chance of failure, but if it comes in before the Vietnam Grand Prix to help out with tire wear, I will take it. A worth risk taking. So let's see if it comes through. But 3 big upgrades to the car coming, all before the Vietnam Grand Prix if none of them fail. So hopefully they all come through. On the activities side of things, got 8 days to work with. The invitational event sort of splits our days and kind of makes it tough to work with. But what I decided to go with is a 3-day supplier HQ tour, which is going to give us some team acclaim and resource points. We'll run our invitational event in between and then do a funded team event. Cost us $20,000, give us some resource points, and give a 15% boost across all departments. So worthwhile doing that. We'll have the money in hand before then, so we're not going to go in the hole. Again, playing a little bit of financial chess here, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's roll time forward here. We'll do our invitational event and see where everything lines up after that. I hope these upgrades come through. No failures, 2 major chassis upgrades, and a minor powertrain upgrade for Vietnam. This car's going to be in good shape. Let's see what happens. All right, got our powertrain upgrade done. So now I think we went spec 2 on powertrain quality control. Crankshaft is up next, but we got to do this invitational event. So I'll go do that. If anything funny happens, Liz and B will put it in the video and you'll see it. If nothing funny happens, then you won't, and we'll pop back in on the other side.
Our margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
Oh, thank you for your advice, Carl. I'll take that into mind. All right, the invitational event is done. We passed it. We had to pass 10 cars at Circuit of the Americas. Fun. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything worth showing. It's kind of dumb. But we passed, so we got some money back on our side. We got our powertrain upgrade came through for the crankshaft. I did see that. So now we're going to roll time forward again and see if our 2 major chassis upgrades scheduled for the first come through. Cross them fingers, knock on wood, do a little dance. Let's hope they come through. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! These are the things you love to see. We got them both in So 2 major chassis upgrades. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, now it's time to nut up or shut up. We come into the Vietnam Grand Prix as the most recent winner in Formula One. If you remember back to season 1, Vietnam Grand Prix, not very good to me. I was terrible. I think I had 3 nose replacements or something like that. Probably finished last. It was bad. But we are a much different race team than a year ago. We're now a winning race team in Formula One. We have a supercharged teammate and 2 really big-ass upgrades that just went into this chassis. I'm excited to see how they play out. We'll head to the track, throw the setup in, get some practice programs done, and we'll see you in the paddock here in just a minute. Welcome to the paddock here at Vietnam, the Hanoi circuit, our home for today's race. As you see, the weather forecast, bright, sunny skies all day long. No threat of rain. Should be beautiful. So let's take a look at our rivalry, our R&D, and a refresher on the point standings. Coming into the Vietnam Grand Prix, we have a 14-9 edge on our rival, Alexander Albon. He did out-qualify us in this event, so he did pick up 1 point on us, but we have an opportunity to pick up a lot more points on him in the race. We just got to execute, and we can keep that Red Bull driver in our rearview mirror where he belongs. Let's take a look at the performance index for today's race. Things have changed dramatically since Bahrain. We make a huge leap up. I mean, look at the size of that gain from Bahrain. Huge. We are now the 4th best car on the track, right behind McLaren, right on the heels of Ferrari. We've surpassed Red Bull, surpassed Racing Point. So there's a little cluster of cars right here. We are smack dab in the middle, but it is so close between the 5 of us, you could barely find any separation. Mercedes way ahead of everybody, as to be expected. Looks like they brought a little bit of an upgrade here, but I don't think anybody brought as many upgrades as we did. Renault had a pretty decent little upgrade. They distanced themselves from Alfa Romeo. Haas and Williams sort of leveled off. Not really a whole lot going on down there. Certainly nothing happening for Alfa Romeo. They've been flatlined since Australia, have not put an upgrade yet into the car, and I don't think AlphaTauri have either. So interesting little cluster there in the middle, but we're all chasing Mercedes. Probably going to be that way all year long. We did get enough R&D points to put in 1 major upgrade into the pipeline. Should be ready before the next race. I put it on rushed development, or standard development, and it was a 10% chance of failure. That's the lowest percentage I've ever seen, but that's a function of the level 2 quality control and all the love we've been giving in the media to our powertrain department. So they are running really, really nice right now, but that intercooler major engine upgrade would really, really help us out. Would love to have it here in Vietnam, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Let's take a look at the points, refresh your memory on where things stand coming into today. We stand tied with Valtteri Bottas atop the point standings. We got a 2nd and a 1st to our name. Our teammate Leclerc down there in 8th with 8 points, and he's in a prime position in this race. You'll see in the grid rundown. Prime position to really get some good points on him. We are 8 points behind Mercedes in the constructor standings. Still early days here in season number 2, I know, but you can't help but get a little bit excited when you look up and you see these things happening. But, well, we'll talk about qualifying after the grid rundown and pre-race from Crofty. But, yeah, the 2 teammates here at Schildspeed GP, opposite ends of the spectrum.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. It's a track that combines the bespoke design of a traditional race circuit with the tight, close barriers of a street track that our drivers race on today. 23 corners and a total distance of 3.4 miles. Watch out in particular for overtaking into the braking zone at turn 11. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Norris, Sebastian Vettel and Sainz, Verstappen, Albon, Ocon and Davidson, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Lance Stroll and Perez, Russell, Gasly, Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen, Matsushita, Latifi, De Vries and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Welcome to the grid here at the Vietnamese Grand Prix, or the Grand Prix of Vietnam, or whatever the hell it's called. As you saw in the grid rundown, Charles on the front row. Great lap for him. Me, well, I didn't have a time in Q3. Was good in Q1, good in Q2. We were 8th best in Q1, 4th best in Q2, and then I stuffed the car into the barrier in Q3 and could not get out for another time to run. So we didn't record a lap time. But generally speaking, I was 2 to 3 tenths off of Charles. So maybe we would have started 5th or 6th, somewhere around there. But that's okay. We'll start 10th. The car is pretty good. It's a huge difference from what it was in Season 1. That much is for sure. These upgrades are unreal. These 2 major upgrades that came through on the chassis side. This thing's nimble. Feels so much better than it did a year ago. Got a decent little setup in it as well. And the cars felt pretty comfortable on the medium tires. Again, I don't know on soft tires if it's going to be great, but it cuts through the air really nicely. I think I found a good balance, struck a good balance here. But proof will be in the pudding as we go around this circuit. Let's take a look at the race strategy. 2-stopper is going to be the call of the day. Now the real question is, what the hell's the difference between these two other than which compound we're on for the third stint? It's soft, soft, medium, or soft, soft, hard. I don't really understand the point here because they're about the same. So let me work with the strategy here for a couple minutes, see if I can't get this thing dialed in, and we'll see where we stand. Okay, I got the strategy dialed in now. We're going to go softs, medium, softs. And I think that's going to be the play because we can do our 2 stints and then go to softs again in the third stint and see if we can pick up fastest lap of the race. That's a nice little strategy to try and pick up there, especially if nobody's going to be doing softs for that third stint. That extra point could mean the difference to us later on down the road, so it's worth going for. We're not going to mess with the hard tire. Of course, if a safety car or something comes out, we might change the strategy, but soft, medium, soft will get us to the end. And, I like it. Let's do it. 5 red lights here at Vietnam. Let's go racing again. Come on, baby. Not a good getaway for Verstappen. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Slight contact with Albon. Oh, boy, almost slight contact with that wall. Jesus. Verstappen's looking for a piece. Ooh, Albon and Ocon side by side. Tried to get to the gas, and I couldn't get to the gas. Look at the engine power. Oh my God, we were flying down the straightaways. Holy shit, we got 2 of them in one straightaway. Wow. And Charles is back to 5th. What the hell? Start 2nd, dude. Why are you in 5th? Come on, Charles. You can't go from 2nd to 5th on the opening lap, dude. That ain't gonna cut it, Chief. But we go from 10th up to 7th. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, decent little gap over Ocon. I can't believe how fast we were in a straight line on that first lap, dude. That was crazy. Now, granted, I was in full battery and rich mode on the engine, but we were absolutely zooming past Red Bull and Renault. I just think we got a major engine upgrade coming. Honda really needs it too. I mean, the Honda engine's not that great. We're the best Honda-powered car, but can always be better. Here comes Ocon. We get the traction out of the corner. DRS is when this track gets fun. These long straightaways, DRS goes crazy. These DRS trains are going to be nuts for a while. We're all going to have it. Although we managed to stay out of DRS zone from Ocon, so that's good. He's too far back from us. But we got to make sure we don't lose touch with Norris here. Leclerc attacking Vettel. Go get him. Go get him, Charles. Oh, they're racing up there. They're racing up there. Oh, here comes Norris, too, looking for a piece. What a fight. Charles, why are you getting past? Why are you getting passed by them both? Come on, Charles. 93 overall driver. What are we doing? Starting to get hairy around those corners. She's very, very squiggly. DRS down here. Who's that? Norris and Vettel going at it up there. Oh, boy. Norris gets the job done, moves up to 4th. Wow, that was really sideways. We got a nice gap behind us. Vettel's losing some rear grip. I saw him slipping through that section. Charles jumping all over him. There we go. Former teammates side by side. And we're just lurking back here. Charles around the outside. Gets it done. There you go, Charles. Way to get that spot back. We're getting great fuel economy, too, because I can use full rich all the way down these straightaways. And by the time we get back to him, I'm right back to about +1 lap, so that's good. There goes Vettel, using DRS on Charles. Oh, he locked it up huge. Oh, my God. Gets it done, though. Yeah, we got to get off these tires. The real problem is going to be we're going to go longer in the third stint on soft tires. That's going to be a struggle for us. Side by side, Charles gets it done. Vettel clips the wall. I about clipped the wall. What the hell? This fight's insane. Changing it up. We're going with the original strategy, softs, mediums. There's no way we're going to go 10 laps or whatever I said I was going to do on the third stint on softs. We were barely able to hold on for 7. All right, boys, here we go. Nice pit stop, boys. 2.1, very nice.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
All right, we get ahead of Matsushita, and Nick's back there in last. Godspeed, Nick. That's a long line of cars in front of us. But let's see how the undercut works for us, if we can get out in front of our teammate and in front of Vettel. That's a big whack right there with Latifi. Oh, man. I think that's who I ran into in Season 1 was Latifi and broke my nose the first time. But I ain't got no time to waste. I saw Norris come out of the pits, and I got it. Very agitated. I can't be held up by these guys. There you go, fastest lap. Little wobble there from Norris. We did get out in front of our teammate. Undercut worked really well.
Is looking really good. You're managing it well.
And Kvyat takes the fastest lap away. But we're up to 6th. We got 7 seconds on Charles. Oh, my God, the undercut. What happened, Charles? Sebastian Vettel's out of this race. Oh, baby. Aston Martin can't come soon enough for him. Norris has DRS off Bottas, and we have DRS off of Norris. So here we go. Time to attack Valtteri Bottas. Who's on mediums, by the way.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.1 seconds.
Damn it, Charles. Can't worry about Charles. We got to worry about our own race. Hamilton absolutely holding up this group in front of us because I don't think they've pitted yet. So they're probably doing mediums to hards. One-stop strategy.
For a new strategy option. option.
Oh my God, what a clusterfuck. Oh, they're 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh my God. 3 wide for the lead. Sainz, Hamilton, Bottas, 3 wide for the lead in Vietnam. Oh my God, we're... Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, have you ever seen such a thing? Oh, that'll get your attention real quick. Oh my goodness gracious. I've never seen anything like that in an F1 game. That was insane. Mercedes and McLaren doing battle here. Oh my Lord. That was rich. That's probably going to be the thumbnail, let me tell you. That was epic. 4 wide. Oh, aggressive, aggressive. Here we go. This is going to get good. Ricciardo late on the brakes. Oh my God. This racing's insane. Who knew Vietnam had such great racing? I lose out in the end. That's okay. I'm having a blast battling these guys. This is insane. This race has been wild so far. Absolutely wild. Charles is on the hard tire. He's 4.5 seconds back while we've been battling up here. He's closed the gap. I wonder if that means he's done pitting. He's doing a one-stopper. Ricciardo locks up big. We're not done with this battle yet, but remember when Hamilton was holding everybody up? Then they went 4 wide. And it just went insane. We're just chilling right now. I'm having a blast here in Vietnam. Things I never thought I'd say. It's been fun, but I'm getting off these softs again. Try and do the undercut. Worked last time. Oh, baby. This thing's a handful. Nearly died right there.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Okay, boys. Let's bust off another good pit stop here. Mediums to the end. It's been a battle so far. Wow, this has been fun. I hope you're enjoying this race as much as I am. 4 wide they were at one point. Oh, why are we replacing the wing? I didn't want a new wing.
Release, release.
Oh my God. Well, rip this race, dude. Oh, I didn't know they were replacing the wing.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Oh, I'm upset. Oh man, when did I get bad enough front wing damage to warrant the replacement? Shit! Oh, there goes our race. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I am upsetty. All that hard work, all that awesome racing, done. Out the window now. Now we got to do a recovery drive for the ages just to try and get back into the points. Oh my God, I can't believe that. It would have been great to know they were replacing the wing. I didn't even look. I didn't even think I had damage. Damn, that is disappointing. That is so disappointing, man. Jeez. What a kick to the dick that is right there. Wow. Ricciardo's 8 seconds up the road. I don't think it's happening.
You have 11th place. Ricciardo ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 8.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Gasly is behind you. The gap behind us is 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The gap to the leader is 31.3 seconds. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 11 laps to go.
Your late mid-race update. Disappointing, man. Brutal. Highest to highs, lowest to lows. That's racing for you. Jeez. King of the mountains. 1 race to go. Now, not even in the points. We might get there. We might get to Ricciardo and Norris. We might get to the points. But it's going to take a hell of a drive here. Perfect laps from here on out. No mistakes. I think we're going to catch Norris and Ricciardo at the very least. I don't know who's in front of them, if anybody, but I think we'll catch them. Catching them's one thing, passing them's another, as always. The more I use these tires to try and make up that time, I'm going to have less tire to work with when I actually get to the point where I can pass them. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. We're getting there. There's a lot of cars in front of us. I feel like I saw a line of a few at least, so this could get interesting before this thing's over. Tires are starting to go away. It's because I've been driving my fucking ass off, but we might have a little something left for these guys by the time we get there. I see a Giovinazzi for 10th. He's on hards. Got to capitalize on that. Well, I mean, how much are you going to block me, dude? You can't block me over into the fucking wall in the braking zone. Eat shit. Moved over on me in the braking zone. Fucking put me in the fence. You're going to defend the inside lane. Defend the inside lane, dickhead. Well, we're in the points. George Russell out of the session. Oh, no. The second retirement of the race along with Vettel. George Russell goes bye-bye with 4 laps to go. Let's see if we can't reel in Verstappen here. Come here, Max. I think these tires have had enough. I can't get a whole lot more out of them. Last lap here in Vietnam. What a disappointment this is. Talk about a race that got away from you. Should have been a whole lot more. Probably should have been a top 5. Bottas takes the win. Damn. Well, it was a recovery drive for sure. We got close, just not enough. Not enough time to make it up. A lot of cars there in front of us, but just not enough time, not enough tire. It's going to be 1 point, though. Better than none. Disappointment, though, for sure. Disappointment.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Here we are then, a fantastic Vietnam Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Final results then. Bottas gets the win and the fastest lap. Hamilton gets second. Charles up on the podium finally. Gets a podium finish for the first time for us in third. Nice recovery for him. Sainz, Albon the top 5. Stroll, Ricciardo, Norris, Verstappen. And we get 10th. Exactly where we started. Man, oh man, what a frustrating race. Gasly gets 11th. Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Ocon, Matsushita, Magnussen, Grosjean. Latifi, Perez, awful run for him. Nick down in 20th. Russell and Vettel, your DNFs. Vettel, who we were battling with earlier in this race, DNF'd along with George Russell. So, man, oh man. On one side of this, I'm very happy that Charles got third. On the other side of it, I'm absolutely crushed that we got 10th. Yep, a little bit of a reality call there, but it's not like we were slow. We were racing with these guys up here. We were, I mean, Charles on a one-stopper gets third, 19 seconds back. I mean, Mercedes is just on another level. but we were right there. We could have probably been in the top 5 if not for the, unbeknownst to me, front wing change on that pit stop. Damn.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Do we have to, Claire?
Seeing your teammate up on the podium.
I'm proud, man. I'm so proud. It's great to be on a team with someone so talented. That's why we hired him. Duh.
What was your teammate's secret to success today?
What was their secret to success? Good strategy, one stop. They didn't have to change their front wing. I don't know. They put their foot, chassis, arrow, chassis. Chassis was dope.
You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there?
We had a bit of, we did on the opening lap. We just barely grazed each other. No one's at fault. We're both great drivers. Sometimes these things happen.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Oh, that's, you know what? This is the first time she's asked this question where I honestly can't rag on her too hard. I was very physical in this race. Like when we were passing Norris, we were beating side pods together. So I'll just say those were just friendly nudges.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire. All right, we break even on the rivalry with Albon, so he gets +1 for the race weekend overall. 17-12. Still feeling pretty good with 4 races left. Still feeling pretty good about this one. Money-wise, this one I think will be okay. I think we'll be okay since Charles got on the podium. I think we'll be all right. Let's find out. Decent day for a claim. Yep, full complement of payouts. Zanzero just needs somebody on the podium, and we did that, so $1.24 million. Oh, 21.5K damage deductions. You hate to see it, but still okay. Sorry. Well, that'll do it for the Vietnam Grand Prix in season number 2. So much better than it was in season 1. We only changed 1 front wing instead of 2, so that's a huge improvement in itself. We finished 10th. Probably should have finished 4th or 5th based on pace. The car was outstanding. What a battle. That 4 wide with the AI cars, 3 wide for the lead. I mean, that was insane. Absolutely insane racing. So much fun. Really nice to see that. But in the end, I don't know where the damage came. I know I hit a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure which hit specifically damaged the front wing to the point where we had to replace it. But I honestly had no idea that they were going to replace it. Such is life. But we battled back. We had tenacity. No give up here. And we at least get 1 point against our name coming out of this race. So disappointing to say the least after winning Bahrain and finishing 2nd in Australia. But Charles gets 3rd. Nice recovery for him. And we'll push forward. Chinese Grand Prix is going to be up next. And we got a sponsor renewal for Lugna. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the race, if you enjoy the content, make sure you let me know by leaving a thumbs up on the video and a comment down below. Thumbs ups on the video help so much. Just pushes the video right through YouTube's algorithms and gets it out there for more people to find. So if you could help me out by hitting the like button, it really does mean a lot. We are growing at a rapid pace around here, nearly to 1,000 subs as of this recording. So again, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you've been watching and you're not really sure, I hope today is the day where I have earned a subscription from you, because we have a lot more sim racing content coming your way between this and my NASCAR Heat 5 career mode series as well. But we're going to keep doing a whole bunch of F1 racing. I'm having a blast, and we have one of my favorite races coming up next, the Chinese Grand Prix. I think we're going to do really, really well there. More fun to come, more upgrades coming to this car. And we're competitive. That's the best thing that I could ask for. So again, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Join us if you want to get better in touch with the community. Use our community Discord, link down in the description below. Nearly 700 people in the Discord server, a whole bunch of race fans, real life, sim racing, all kinds of sports talk, fantasy football, everything that you could want to get involved with. Come on by, say hello, let us know where you're coming from. We look forward to talking with you there. But that'll do it. I appreciate you watching. I had fun. Sorry that I had to change the front wing, but you know what? We'll get him in China, all right? Tune in next time, and until then, be good. Be good to each other. We will see you in the next episode.